Welcome to TheCherysTv. Welcome to TheCherysTv. My name is Abby and I'm a fragrance lover. I love anything that smells, feels, and smells good, you guys. Welcome to the channel. I am so happy to see y'all today. By the title of this video, you already know it's about to get down. Today I'm about to share with you guys 10 fragrances that could be worn all year round. So, if you'd love to see 10 fragrances that you can wear all year round, go ahead and keep on watching. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified for every single video that I post. Now, once you finish hitting that subscribe button, go ahead and head to the notification bell and put it on all so that you can get all the notifications, uploads, and giveaways. All right, guys, let's get into this video. All right, guys, so today I'm about to share 10 fragrances that you can wear all year round. Now, this is not in no particular order, and it's not from designer or niche. It's a mixture of the designer and niche, guys. And these are the top 10 fragrances that I feel like I can wear throughout the whole year. All right, guys, so you know what? Enough talking. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, so the first fragrance that I'd like to share with you guys is from the house of Alma. And this is actually like the second time I'm talking about this fragrance. And it is Alma Amber Oud Gold Edition. Amber Oud Gold Edition has the top notes of bergamot, green notes, middle notes of melon, pineapple, and sweet notes, and amber. And then the base notes are woody notes, vanilla, and musk. So when I originally bought this fragrance, I didn't know that it smelled exactly like Jardin Exclusive from Mancera, and I did not know that Jardin Exclusive smelled exactly like Gerjoff Herba. This is like a fruity fragrance that I feel like you can wear during the summertime, the springtime, fall time, winter time, and summertime. Like you literally can wear this all year round. Why? Because I know it's winter time and that's the times where you have dark and heavy fragrances, but not all the time. You don't have to be dark and heavy. Like sometimes even in the winter time, those dark and heavy fragrances can be a little bit cloying and annoying. So sometimes during the winter time and fall time, I get tired of those heavy hitter fragrances. So I would love to reach out and get something that I can really wear throughout the whole year and don't feel like I'm not wearing nothing special. And I feel like Alma Gold Edition is a real good sweet base fragrance that I can wear and still pierce through the winter time and still get compliments with it and still smell good. And I still feel like it's still winter appropriate. Like, it's beautiful. It lasts all. This is actually extremely potent. Like, you really got to be careful with this fragrance. If you spray it more than 3 sprays, you are gonna hear, oh my god, you're wearing too much fragrances. Oh my god, why is it so strong? Oh my god, you sprayed too much. And this will last all day long. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's definitely borderline unisex. It's unisex down the middle. I've worn this, Mark's wearing this. See that there's a slight dent in it, and we haven't even had this for 2 weeks. Alma Oud Gold Edition. The next fragrance that I feel like is perfect for all year round is from the house of Viktor and Rolf, and it is Liquid Diamonds. Now, Liquid Diamonds is a fresh, clean, luxury linen type fragrance. I feel like this fragrance could be worn all year round. I legit feel like you don't have to wait for them heavy hitters to wear during the fall time. This, I feel like it's fresh and clean enough and sexy enough, sharp enough to wear during the fall time in those cool dry days. I feel like this would actually smell amazing. And this one is actually unisex in my opinion as well. I don't know if it's marketed as unisex, but it is definitely unisex. to the nose. Like a man can definitely pull this off, and a woman could definitely pull this off for sure. It is a beautiful fragrance. It has some rose in it. It has some pink pepper. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. And I cannot wait to put this into my fall and winter rotation. Victor's and Rolf's Liquid Diamond. Now the next fragrance that I feel like is a beautiful, beautiful fall, winter, spring, summer fragrance is from the house of Mancera, and it is Roses Vanille. Now Roses Vanille kind of does lean towards more fall and winter time, but I came to realize that it works beautifully in the spring and summertime. Roses Vanille has fresh lemon, it has Turkish rose, cedarwood, intense vanilla from Madagascar, and white musk. This fragrance right here is marketed towards unisex, but honestly, it leans more feminine. It's a beautiful rose and vanilla fragrance. Now this one, when you spray it on you, I smell a little light, honey. It might smell a little light, but trust and believe that this will linger on all day. It is potent. If you spray more than 3 sprays of this, and you guys, I am a real heavy sprayer. I came to realize that I love to spray my fragrances. With these, I really can't, because if I spray too much, and one thing about this is it plays a mind game on you, okay? You could probably spray 10 sprays and on you it's light and fluffy, you're not gonna choke. But you walking into a room, everybody's gonna be like, yo, she literally broke the bottle on herself and showered in it. That's how potent it is. Its projection is amazing, and the sillage is just to die for. I've gotten so many compliments with Roses Vanille. Mancera really did a good one on this one, and you could see that I put a good little dent in it. Mancera's Roses Vanille is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that you can wear all year round. Now the next fragrance that I feel like is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance for the fall time and winter time and springtime and summertime is from the house of Givenchy, and it is Givenchy L'Interdit. And it has the top notes of bergamot and pear. In the middle notes, it has orange blossom, jasmine, and tuberose. And then in the base, it has patchouli, vetiver, and vanilla and ambroxan. Now, this fragrance to me is a little bit mature. It lingers on the mature side, but it's beautiful. I get the patchouli and I get the tuberose. So if you're not a tuberose and patchouli lover, you probably won't enjoy this fragrance. Now, they have an EDT that just came out. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful fragrance. This fragrance is basically, how do I say this? This is a woman in a bottle. It's a woman in a bottle. I lost my cute little piece right there, but this is a beautiful fragrance. It is amazing in the summertime, amazing in the fall time. Now, wintertime, I haven't tried it, so I can't really say that it's gonna be amazing. But of course, I've tried it on days that's breezy and cold. So of course, it will be good. I'm sure if it could work through the fall time, I'm sure it's gonna work amazing during the winter time. And it is a woman in a bottle. This leans more mature in my opinion, but it is beautiful. You know, fragrances don't have age on them, but this one is a little bit mature. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But I like mature scents because there's a time and place for you to wear this. Now, if I'm going somewhere and I want to be taken serious, of course, this is the one I'm going to be pulling out. It lasts all day. You will get compliments, surprisingly. And I usually, on my mature scents, whenever I wear them, I get a lot of compliments from men. And they always say, you smell gorgeous. You smell beautiful. Now, the fragrances that are very sexy, cute, and sweet, whenever a man compliments me on them, they be like, oh, you smell good. You smell sexy. You smell pretty. But this gives you a different type of compliment. Givenchy's L'Interdit is a beautiful fragrance for the fall and winter time. Now, this next fragrance is one that I've worn all year round, so I can definitely let you guys know that it is an all year round fragrance, because it's never steered me wrong, and it's from the house of Coach. And you guys heard it before. If y'all haven't tried this, go ahead and try it, because at this point, I know y'all tired of hearing me say it. And it is from the house of Coach, and it is Coach the fragrance. And here it is. You can see that I put a beautiful dent into this fragrance. It has rose in it. It has pink pepper. Guys, this fragrance is the best fragrance in my opinion when it comes to signature scent, when it comes to all year round fragrance. Wow. It's such a beautiful floral fragrance. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. It lasts a good amount of time on my skin. It lasts all day. And you can get this on the discounters for a really, really, really good price. You guys, Coach the fragrance is amazing. Coach the fragrance. So I do have an honorable mention, and this fragrance, most people might not agree with me when I say that is beautiful during the spring and summertime and fall and wintertime, but to me it is, okay? And I feel like you can wear it all year round, and it is from the house of Tom Ford, and it is none other than Velvet Orchid. Now, Velvet Orchid is the little sister of Black Orchid. This fragrance is everything that I wanted to smell in Black Orchid, but I didn't. I feel like this is the female version of the fragrance from Black Orchid, and Black Orchid is the male version. Now, this one has like a creamier feel to it. You guys already know the notes from in Black Orchid. It has spicy, it has the chocolate notes, and it has the truffles. It has a slight little rum. It's dry in my opinion, but this one is a bit more creamier and brighter. And I feel like this would work perfectly during the fall, winter time, and definitely spring and summer because I've worn it. It was not cloying. I just know how much to spray. It is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And of course, who would not want to have this purple fragrance on their arsenal? It's beautiful. This nice, sleek, radiant bottle. Guys, this fragrance is a beautiful fragrance, and it is my honorable mention for this video. You know, I couldn't choose between this one and the other ones. You know, I just had to put this in the list. And Tom Ford, you already know that's my favorite house. We don't gotta tell you guys that, but for the new ones that didn't know, Tom Ford is my favorite house of all time. Okay. Velvet Orchid by Tom Ford. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like the video. Now, if you're enjoying this video more than the next person, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you're enjoying this video more than everyone, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified for every single video that I post. All right, guys, let's get back into this video. So now this next fragrance is a fragrance that y'all haven't heard on this channel at all. And I know you guys probably gonna be surprised because, well, y'all probably not, because y'all know I like mature scents or mature leaning scents. But this one is one that I smelled and I had to get it in my collection. And it is from the house of Chanel, and it is Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere. Yeah, you guys. Now, I know what y'all saying. I can't get with No. 5. It's too old. I smell like an old lady. It smells like my grandma. It smells like my grandpa. Y'all, this Eau Premiere came back out in 2015. On my skin, it's a beautiful, creamy vanilla with some floral and the aldehydes on the top. It's on the top, so it doesn't last all day. This has a beautiful, beautiful note in it. That vanilla is just amazing in this fragrance. It has ylang-ylang as well. So those are more mature notes. It has some rose in it as well. And I just feel like this is literally, if you don't have nothing in this collection, if you don't choose anything in this collection, and you want something that's a little bit more mature and people will take you serious, Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere. Now, I know a lot of you guys smelled No. 5 EDP, and then the low is very light and it's pretty, but it doesn't last on me. Now, No. 5 is just a little bit of that low and then a little bit of No. 5, but in a perfume concentration, and this one is really nice. Now, a lot of people that's told me that they don't like No. 5, I've worn this by them, and surprisingly, they've said that I smell really nice. So, you don't judge a fragrance by just smelling like this. You see me do it all the time, but that's because I know this fragrance and I just want to remind myself of how it smells. You gotta put this on your skin. You gotta put the fragrances on your skin and let it sit and let it go to work. and then you'll know, okay, I like this fragrance or I don't like this fragrance. Because you can't, and I learned that too, you cannot judge a fragrance by just smelling it from the cap. And Chanel number 5 Eau Premiere is one that is a staple fragrance to have in my collection. I'm not gonna say y'all's collection, only because, believe it or not, no matter how much I rave and say that it is good, it's not one that people lean towards at all. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. But I really do think that this one is such an amazing fragrance. And then this is actually my favorite Chanel bottle and all my Chanel fragrances. It's just so classic and unique. And this could definitely be worn all year round. And I cannot wait to wear this fall. COVID need to like shut down, because I can't wait. Chanel number 5 Eau Premiere. Now the next fragrance is another one from the house of Chanel, and you guys already know it. Y'all all love it. Y'all can't live without it, and it is Coco Mademoiselle Eau Intense. Talk about a heavy hitter. Talk about a compliment getter. Talk about a staple fragrance to have in your collection. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Eau Intense or Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, the regular one. Okay guys, it's beautiful. This is a fragrance that I would wear to make a statement. To make a statement, definitely all year round. This actually could be a signature scent. Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel Eau Intense. Now the last 3 fragrances are the ones that I'm mostly excited about wearing all year round this year, and I'm very excited about it. I know I told you guys that this is in no particular order, but when I was picking them out, I realized that these last 3 gotta stay at the last 3, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and start off with one that I've never shared on this channel. You've probably seen it during my live, but I've never shared this in an official video, and it is from the house of Amouage, and it is Amouage Sunshine Woman. Sunshine Woman, oh my god. Now the name says Sunshine Woman, but I feel like this is a bright, creamy fragrance. The fact that it's creamy and it has that specific Amouage DNA, which is like a heavy hitter type fragrance, I feel like this will be amazing during the winter time. It's already fall now, and I've had cool nights where I've thrown this baby on, and Mark has worn it too. Ooh, and it is amazing, guys. It is amazing, and trust me, the camera is not doing this justice. This is a beautiful bottle, and the top right here, y'all, it is such a beautiful bottle. This camera is not doing it justice. Amouage is a beautiful fragrance for you to wear throughout the whole year. I believe it has some coconut, it has some vanilla in it. It's definitely amazing for the spring, definitely amazing for the fall, amazing for the winter. In summer, can't even talk about that, because Sunshine Woman, you already know what it's for. It's for the summertime. I cannot wait to wear this in this fall to see how good it lasts. I've worn it a couple days and I've got so much compliments, it's ridiculous. So yeah, Amouage Sunshine Woman. Now the next fragrance that I feel like is an amazing fragrance you can wear all year round is one that I've talked about over and over and over and over again, and I am so in love with this fragrance, and it is from the house of Parfums of Marly, and it is Parfums of Marly's Delina. Delina. Rose, lychee, rhubarb goodness. It is beautiful, guys. It is so beautiful. It has some vanilla notes in it. It is a beautiful fragrance. It could be worn all year round, the fall time, the winter time, the springtime, and the summertime. You guys, you can be a beautiful bride. Brides can get married all year round, and listen, this will be my #1 fragrance that I feel like could be amazing on a bride on her wedding day. And believe it or not, it is a unisex fragrance, so men can pull this off. Don't be scared. Don't be alarmed. You can definitely pull it off. Don't be scared of this pink bottle. And I feel like it's beautiful when a guy likes pink. It's beautiful. Parfums of Marly's Delina is an amazing fragrance you can wear all year round, all right? If you haven't tried this fragrance, get your nose on it. Now, we are at our last fragrance for this video, and this fragrance is a fragrance that has been raved about. It is a fragrance that people have been copying and copying and copying and copying. This fragrance, it has so many dupes that even I am tired of them. Like, I'm just tired of the scent altogether. But it is a beautiful scent that can be worn all year round, and it is from the house of a master blender, and his name is Francis Kirk de Jean, and it is none other than Baccarat Rouge by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Jasmine, saffron, benzoin, what else? Such a beautiful fragrance. It has some sugary notes to it. When I smell this fragrance, people say that they get a Band-Aid note in it. All I get is like a marshmallow, synthetic sweetness, and like a yeah, it's like a burning sugar, synthetic sweetness type of fragrance. But it lasts all day. It does a magic trick where it does, you spray it on your skin and you don't smell it after like a good 5 to 10 minutes. It can get really annoying for me because that's why I don't wear it like that, and I wear the dupes instead if I want to smell like this, because I want to smell my fragrance throughout the whole day. Now, when it comes to the Extrait de Perfume, I smell it all day long, and I love that one a lot. And this one is some good juice though. It's some good juice, and there's a reason why a lot of houses are trying to make their own version of it, and some just like the juice so much they didn't even realize that they made another version of it. That's how much they like the juice, and it is raved about, and it's with reason because it's good. Baccarat Rouge is one that you can wear during the fall, during the summer, during the winter, during the springtime. And the funny thing about this fragrance, it adjusts to each and every climate. Men and women have pulled this off, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. At our number 1 spot for the fragrance that you can wear all year round, Maison Francis Kirk de Jean's Baccarat Rouge. Baccarat Rouge, all year round fragrance. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you made it this far, please, 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 please spam the comments with music notes. Spam the comment with music notes because I love music. I love music. I adore music. Spam the comments with music notes if you made it this far. Thank you so much for joining us yet again for another video. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified for every single video that I do post. Forget that I do post every Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do post every Sunday at 1 p.m. and that's my Sunday fragrance vlogs. And occasionally now and then I will sneak in and hop on live so that we can chat about fragrances some more, guys, and get to know me on a different level and get to ask questions and stuff like that that you can't really ask during these videos, guys. Don't forget to hit me up on Instagram. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, and I do have TikTok now. Don't even ask, just follow. And guys, don't forget that I do mention YouTubers down in the description box below. These YouTubers are always mentioned in my video. Now, each video I post, I always have a set of YouTubers that I would love for you guys to check out. Do not forget to check these YouTubers out. I really, really enjoy their content, and I know for sure you will enjoy their content too. They're beautiful, beautiful women that are out here talking about fragrances. They know what they like. I would love to share you guys with them. They are amazing, amazing souls. And guys, please go ahead and check them out. Check out these fragrances. They'll be listed down in the description box below. And guys, don't forget to check out my merch. It'll be listed down in the description box below as well. And please, 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 please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye.